Reports of online sales scams have become all too common. The latest person to be charged for a related offense is 26-year-old Ladyville resident Austin Williams. He was charged for scamming an elderly woman out of $1,400 for a sofa set he never delivered. We spoke via phone to a Ladyville resident who almost fell for Williams' Facebook scam.
I was just looking on Facebook Marketplace because I like to see if there's anything up there that I want. And I saw this beautiful white sofa, white leather sofa. So I figured, oh wow, this is nice. I have a sofa, but I can do with this nice looking one. So I messaged the person and immediately they responded and said, and they asked me if I was interested. And I said yes. Asked them where were they located. They said Placentia.
But further interactions with the seller only raised red flags for this potential buyer.
Supposedly it was a young lady I was talking to, and the young lady said, oh, I can have my husband, but it's text, right? Not talking. I can have my husband bring it for you. So I said, could you please ask him how much he would charge me to bring it from Placentia? And she said, okay, I'll get back to you. And I said, okay. She messaged back $60. So that's the first red flag. $60 plus over from Placentia.
The seller insisted that this potential buyer deposit 50% of the $1,400 price tag placed on the item. She informed the seller that she had cash only, but that she would send $200 to hold the item. The purported husband of the woman she first interacted with called her the following day.
Now we were talking from a cell phone. He started to call me. He said he's the husband of the young lady I was talking to. So he said he will get somebody from Belize to come to me in Ladyville for the money. So I said, okay, but I want a receipt. He immediately took a picture of a receipt. He wrote with the full money, with my name on it, and sent me a picture of the receipt. So I said, okay. And within half an hour, the gunman came to my house in Ladyville. And the first thing that kind of set me off was because the first thing the gunman did was pull out the exact same receipt that the man was supposed to have written in Placentia little bit more than half an hour ago. So I took the receipt from him, I took back mine, and I put it back in my pocket. And I said, where did you get this receipt? He said, oh, the man from Belize City give me. I said, which man? He said, the man that you're supposed to send something for.
Pretending that she was ignorant of the red flags, she called back the number and the purported seller informed her that he was still in Placentia. She then informed him that her husband is a police officer in Placentia and that she would send him to collect the item and make the payment. She says the accounts were immediately deleted from Facebook. The purported seller used the identities of two individuals, Nyla Nunes and Howard Casey, without their knowledge. Even though she avoided this scam, one woman fell victim and lost $1,400. Police, with the help of their cybercrime unit, were able to track down the scammer.
The first step is making a report, and statement will be recorded, and we will be gathering the evidence, who is involved, the method that was used, and so forth. But the first step you can take is to make that report. No amount is too small. We will look into every matter.
According to Superintendent Osman Mortis, there has been an increase in reports of online sales scams. He says potential online buyers need to act with increased caution.
Not everything electronic is good, and there are some good people out there on social media doing legitimate business, and there are a few out there who are making it bad for, the good suffer for the bad. As they say, goes buyer beware. You have to make sure when you're spending your money that your money is going to where it is intended and that you are getting that product for your money that you are spending. As a lot of people in Belize are not aware, there is a cybercrime act and the penalties are no joke.
We also spoke with attorney Richard Dickey Bradley, who implored citizens to protect their personal information so as to avoid being named in these kinds of online sales scams.
You need to protect yourself. You can't make people have access to your PIN, you can't make people have access to your account, access to information which can be used against you. Mm-hmm. Like I was shocked to find out, here we go again, that that well, let me use it this way. At at two courts, they want people to bring and show the bank account if they are going to be allowed to sign bail for a citizen. Can you imagine? Now you go give the information, and you know what happened. This is your bank, this is your information. You know what that is? Fortunately, the law in Belize is being brought up to speed in terms of a lot of these matters here. As a victim, if a crime has been committed against you, if you have been duped, as you just mentioned, one of the words that can be used, obtaining property by false deception, hurriedly go and make a report to the police. And secondly, shut down whatever information is out there as best as you can, and don't let it happen again. It is a phrase that if a man deceives me once, shame on him. If he deceives me twice, man, I am the jack.
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.